Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and today we are doing another Rainbow High unboxing, except it's got a gimmicky twist. So today we're going to be doing the Hair Chalk and Style Meline. I love Meline as a character, as a doll. Like, she is gorgeous. The dark skin, the brown eyes, the gold hair, it's so beautiful. It's very Beyonce. Like, she's so gorgeous. And I was so interested in seeing that she got a second release, and it's a budget body, but it's also like a hair gimmick doll. I don't know. It's so interesting. And before we really get into it, this video is not for children. I do not make videos for children. This is an adult channel for adult collectors. Thank you so much, YouTube. Okay, but let's get into the box design, because I'm actually really liking this. So we've got a simple like window design here. We've got her name up in the corner, gimmicky stuff here on the side, and then this beautiful artwork of her. She is so gorgeous. I love Meline. And then in the background here, you can see all of these like psychedelic swirls that I think really draws the eye in. It's very neat. And then Rainbow High Design Studio. Girl, what? Okay. Oh, all right. We've got watercolor and crayon on one side. Nothing on this one. And then on the back, oh, she is so cute. She's playing with Meline. No way this doll is standing on her own. They had to have edited out a stand because this is impossible. Or she's being held up with a string. Like, there's no way. But she is so cute. It's showing that you can use the chalk to, like, color Meline's hair, and you can color your own hair, which is suspect. Like, hair chalk is not a new gimmick. It's not a new thing. It's always been a gimmick toy that has come out, and it, like, never works. So I'm so curious to see how this will actually apply to her hair, because I am going to be applying it on her hair. And yeah, I'm also curious if she'll have gel in her hair, because, you know, if you want a kid to play with this fresh out of the box and the whole point is to be putting chalk into it, would you be putting gel in? I don't know. I'm so interested. Of course, color with hair chalk, style with clips, rinse and repeat. Very cute. And yeah, it's a very simple box. Like, I like this a lot. It stands out on the shelf, even amongst Rainbow High. So I'm curious how this is gonna go. Okay, pretty simple so far. Just one piece of tape. And like I said, she is on the budget body, so she will only have like the fashionista articulation, where it's just the hips, the shoulders, and the head. But she still comes with a interesting new outfit. Here's her comb. Same typical Rainbow High sculpt in gold. And let's free her. It looks like she doesn't have many T-ties. I'm loving this packaging for the doll specifically already. I mean, that's, of course, if I don't find 100 other T-ties around her. Oh, I always hate these plastic wrist things. I like them more than I like T-ties, but they are a bit more of a pain in the ass to cut. Okay. And then we've got got two on each side of the hair. Of course, this side is kind of hidden by these weird chalk combs. I'm also curious why they did 5 separate combs instead of just doing one comb and you just, you know, put the new chalk in it. Because with that extra plastic, they could have given us a stand, they could have given us more accessories, they honestly could have even given us another outfit or better articulation on this doll. So I imagine it was like a lot of things that Rainbow High is doing right now. It's a ploy to get people to think there's more. Oh my god. There's more involved with this doll than there actually is. Okay, so there's an extra one that I didn't see. And yeah, her hair has gel in it. It's mostly in the front here. It's pretty much all in the front. So like this back part, oh my, was that even in frame? There is gel in the front parts here. Not so much in the back. It does feel like the lower grade nylon that they're using. Now. And this is also more of a, I would say, golden blonde than actually gold. This is actually giving a little more Harper than it is Meline, but she is pretty. Oh, well, hell, I'll eat my words. It looks like she does stand on her own. I'm kind of impressed. But yeah, let's get this out of the way and we'll take a look at her. All right, and starting with her hair like we always do. So like I just said, her hair is a like golden blonde color. It's very pretty. And it's really long. Like it goes all the way down to her heels. It's wonderful. Again, it is that lower grade nylon, but I think with some really nice conditioning, this is going to feel very soft and wonderful. And you can tell it's definitely straight out of the factory because it's just like wanting to poof up and go all over the place. And it's just straight. Like she has a little middle part and it's just straight. There's nothing super interesting about it. She does have edges. They are so cute. I love that they're doing edges on a budget doll because like they have the sculpts. They should just use them, you know? And it looks like they're using Maline's actual sculpt and not the reboot sculpt. So I'm really happy about that. That means that we have the possibility of not seeing the reboot sculpt on every single reboot doll. So yeah, I am quite happy about that. Now onto her makeup. Beautiful. She has black eyebrows, which is such an interesting choice. Very bold. And then this incredible eye makeup. So you can see she has like a darker color smoked out here above the eyeliner, and then this extremely graphic rainbow liner. I mean, it could be eyeshadow, but it's so like pigmented that I'm gonna say it's liner. I don't know that much about makeup, so I'm gonna say it's liner just because it's super pigmented. But like, that is so cool. I'm trying to pull down the eyelashes so you can get a better look at it. Like, look at that. It's not in rainbow order. I mean, it is if you go from here inwards and you just kind of ignore that the reddish pink is on the inside. But it's really fun. I love that. Of course, the classic black liner. And then there is gold on her under eye. Beautiful. And then her eyes are really interesting. I don't think this is her original eye color. She did have brown eyes, but I don't think she had the pink brown that I think originated with Georgia, if I'm correct. Don't hold me to that. I think Georgia was the first one that did it. But it's an interesting addition. Instead of just having the straight brown eyes, it's the brown and pink. I like it. And then her lip is gorgeous. She has a gold shimmer lip with a brown background. And then some like dark reddy pink in the middle. Gorgeous. She does have some what I'm going to assume is gel on her face in a few spaces. In a few places, nothing a good wash can't take care of. But wow, she is beautiful. Like, I can't wait for her to be washed and put together better. Perhaps in a different outfit. But like, she is so beautiful. Oh my god, this makeup is so good. It's crazy we're getting this good makeup on a budget release. And then down to her top. So she has on two tops. I'm curious if they're separate. No, they are not. Okay, so that is all one piece. A little disappointing. But on top, she has a gathered gold piece that's sort of covering her chest with a gold buckle in the middle. And then a t-shirt with an interesting neckline and an interesting fabric choice, honestly. Like, this is... yeah. And it's like rainbow... Not necessarily tie-dye, but it sort of looks like that. It almost has a watercolor ombre effect, but it's interesting. Like, yeah, I'm curious if you could remove this. I don't think you can without ruining the garment, though. So that kind of sucks, but I hate it. I don't like the gold over the rainbow. I think if it were just a white shirt, it would make a lot more sense. But having the rainbow with the gold on top of it, it feels strange to me. And moving on to her bottoms. So she has on this puffy... What? Why are there plastic pieces on the back of her legs? Oh, it's like all the way up into her butt. How interesting. What is that for? Okay. I did not notice that until just now. That's so strange. And anyway, she has on a shimmery rainbow bubble skirt. And it sort of radiates the rainbow out from the middle. It's interesting. And then it has a gold band here at the top for the waist. And a blue gemstone belt. This is so like out of place and weird. I don't know why they did this in this color. Like, there's a lot of choices going on. Also, this is tea-tied to the skirt. Why? Whatever. There's a lot of weird choices on this doll. But since the outfit isn't the main attraction, I kind of understand them not necessarily being that cohesive. And for the shoes, she has on these wedges. One is the cold color spectrum, one is the warm color spectrum. And then she has these chains crisscrossing over the foot. They're cast in like a transparent plastic, but then with gold shimmer on top. An interesting shoe. Not stellar by any means, but also not ugly. All right, and if you want a quick demonstration of the articulation, so we've got good neck tilt, arm, and then leg. Now, this leg joint is not great because it really just does this. It might be being hindered by this plastic piece in the back, but like it doesn't, does it go out? It goes out a little bit. It feels like you're kind of messing something up though. To be honest, I haven't really futzed around with the articulation of the budget dolls, so I'm not like 100% on their articulation, but like they do go out, don't they? Yeah, okay. So that's fine. That's fine. That's decent. Let's pull that back down. It's riding a little high now. And now that we're done with her, we'll look at the gimmick stuff she comes with. All right, and I'm going to get all of her like extras out off screen just because it looks difficult. But you can see she comes with 5 of these chalk combs, red, pink, a true blue, a lighter blue, and a purple. I guess they are relying on her hair being like a yellowish color to sort of make green, yellow, and orange. I do super hate that they didn't put those colors in here though, because they should have. Maybe I could forgive yellow not being in here, but orange and green not being in here is disappointing. And for her hair clips, she has a pink gemstone flower, the sort of typical rainbow one in orange, a gemstone clip in yellow, this like Grecian one. That is it Versace that you just said, or Gucci? I don't know. Whatever this is from, it's in a like teal color. And then a clip that says RH in purple. I actually really like this tone of purple. It's like Leela's color. And I'm only going to actually go over one of the combs because it seems silly to go over each one. You can see it's rubber banded shut. And I'm guessing you open here. Oh. So I wrongfully assumed that the chalk was still going to be in here, but it was just covered by this cardboard. Nope, they're packaged behind them in this set thing. And there's a lot of unnecessary packaging in this doll. Like a lot. All the tea ties that were saved on the actual doll herself have been used on all of these extra things that really didn't need to be tea tied in that heavily. Also, these easily could have gone in these combs. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar. So we'll slide that out. We'll get the pink out. Or not. Hello? Oh, also one thing about me, I hate touching chalk. But I'm doing it for the video. This is not in there at all. That's so, like, loose. And it's kind of like, it's got a moisture to it. I know people hate that word, and I'm so sorry if you hate it and I just said it. But, like, it's not a dry chalk. It's, like, it's got, it's got, like, a moisture to it. I don't know if I like that. I'm almost concerned about even putting that in the doll's hair, because, like, that was what I wanted to do. But I'm a little concerned, because it's got this wetness to it that I fear it will stain. But this is what it looks like in the actual comb. Okay, I'm still going to try it for the video because I said I would. So let's turn her around and I'll find a piece back here that's like not going to be messed up. Like I won't see it if it does get messed up, I just won't see it. So let's, oh my God, you really have to rub that in. Okay, well, I mean, at least you can see it, but you very much have to like hold both of these still and like rub that on. And then when it's on, oh, I hate how that feels. It's almost more of an, I don't know if y'all are art people. It almost feels more like an oil pastel than it does a chalk pastel, which is why I'm concerned about maybe staining the hair. Because, like, that has a gross feel to it. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be negative. I'm reacting in real time. I mean, I'll give it to them. The color is more vibrant than I was anticipating. Like, I kind of expected it to not go on at all. I don't know if y'all have seen the commercial for these dolls, but even in their own commercial, it looks like crap. Like, it looks like it doesn't go on. So, okay. Well, I'll give them that. Should I do the others? I feel like I should because I committed to this. Which, honestly, I hate. I feel like I shouldn't have committed to this. But, like, I want... Now, this is not red. You're trying to tell me this is red? Babe, that is pink. I hate when companies do that. Don't tell me something's red and then give me pink. Because I love pink. But pink has a time and place. Love pink! Thank you, Thorgy. Girl, that's pink. This isn't even remotely red. Please be for real. It's also like, ugh. I don't like how gunky it is. I'd almost prefer real chalk. Like chalky chalk. Okay, let's do this sort of tealish blue. Ugh, I don't like touching these. Please. Please, Meline. I know you don't want to be doing this any more than I do. But like, we gotta for the video. Okay. Yeah, that's almost nothing. It comes out as more of a minty color too. Interesting. Is this even remotely interesting to watch? Like, do y'all care? Because like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, girl, this sucks. Not like as a video concept, but just as like this process and like the follow through, or not the follow through, but like the result is just, it's not giving. Okay, let's do this blue. Okay. That one has worked the best so far. Like, the color transfer seems to be the best, and it went on fastest. The other ones I've had to, like, sort of force. Okay, and let's do the final one, purple. Let me get a different strip. Okay, it's got a little bit of pink on it, but it's fine. Ugh. It's almost nothing. Which I guess I could rub it a little bit harder, but... The more you put on it, the gunkier it gets, and that's really unpleasant. Like, you can feel it as you're doing it. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Just, like, as you're rubbing it on, you can feel how gunky it gets. And then as you're combing it, ooh, that feels awful. Okay, well, and if you comb it out, it sort of doesn't do anything. It just sort of pastels itself, which is fine. You know, if this is the look you're going for, that's fine. I wouldn't trust these. I would not leave them in the hair. And also, if you're going to get them, try them once and then throw them away. Like, I don't see the point in keeping these. It's, I don't know. This whole process is so weird. But it's like, the color's not terrible. It gives about the same color payoff as you would with chalk. It gives about the same color payoff as you would get with the, like, the dry, chalky chalk that most chalk hair play gimmick stuff comes with. But it's just, it's not worth it. It doesn't feel worth it to me. It doesn't feel worth it for the feeling that the hair has now. And it doesn't feel worth it for me that with this sort of, not oil, but I would assume there's probably oil in here, that it would stain the hair. So I wouldn't leave it in there for long periods of time unless you're just wanting to color the hair like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's that on Miss Hair Chalk and Style Meline. She retails for $20, which I do think is reasonable for a gimmick doll like this that comes with all of these different things. However, I mean, if you're a collector, you don't really care about this shit. So you're just buying her to have another Meline, which is actually so valid. Like, I wanted her just to have another Meline as well. And do I think it sucks that she comes with a budget body? Yes. Like, the idea that even for $20, we're still getting this budget body is a little frustrating because the reboot body is already costing less to make. So I'm not sure why we couldn't have done that instead, since we're not getting a stand. We're not getting, like, extra stuff. Like, anyway, I'm not sure where the money went for this. But she is beautiful. I'm so glad they gave us the proper sculpt and not the reboot sculpt. All this aside, she is gorgeous. So, I mean, outfit aside too, she herself, the base doll, is gorgeous. So if you do want her, I'd definitely wait for a sale. I mean, she's one of two. It's her and Amaya in the line, and it's probably going to be like Color and Create and Watercolor and Create and all the other budget releases so far. Like, they're going to sit on shelves long enough for there to be a good sale. So if you want to wait for one, more power to you, girl. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about her. Please let me know down below what you think. Like, what do you think of this more oily chalk gimmick? Because this just, like, I don't even want to call it chalk because it's got that oiliness to it. It feels like rubbing an oil pastel on a doll. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Please like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube things. Do none of them. Just happy you're interacting with my content whatsoever. But if you do, it'll help out my channel. And we can, well, not do this. We won't be doing this anymore. But anyway, I try to put out new videos every Monday. So I'll see you in the next one. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.